the man, the myth, the legend, Warwick Capper. Welcome to a ringside seat with Tazzy.
Thanks for your kind words. I hope the show's going well. Good on you, boys. And I made a Bundeens, who like you, and Danny Green, he helped me lose the fight when I did a celebrity fight against Wendell Sailor.
Big Wendell,
I got punched around the ring. I said, I got in trouble on today's show, guys, because I said, I'm not racist, but I'm going to hit you that hard, Wendell. You won't see the bruises. And he didn't laugh, and I got fucking whacked. And it's nice. First time I saw stars, but it fucking hurts. But he was 32, I was 50. Wasn't a bad effort.
It's a tough game, boxing, mate.
Yeah.
But anyway, Warwick, look, mate, I'm very humbled to have you here today. I grew up watching you. My grandmother, Nanny Hazel, was your biggest fan. She loved you, mate, and was everything was, that's my boy in his tight shorts. But, mate, you're a legend. We were in the schoolyard doing cappers, mate.
Yeah.
You changed the game. So let's just
Thanks,
start.
mate. That's been good for me. I trademarked the name after Zeslenko and pays the bills, mate. Retired at 30, you fucking be Yahtzee, Wizard, Capper, Heaney, who? Good seconds, Mark. No, good mark.
So let's start, mate. How you got in the footy? You're obviously a young kid, mate. Tell us how you got started.
Yeah, I started at 8 years of age, and I played with the great David Rees-Jones, who won a Norman Smith, and he used to punch heads. I used to sit on heads. He was captain, I was vice captain. Yep. And we won 15 best and fairest between us, even though four for cricket, most of them were for footy. Yep. That's how I sort of started. We didn't win many games, but he was pretty good like me, and we were the only three players in one club that all make the Hall of Fame. Yep. Oaks Districts and Rees-Jones and Stephen Wright. So it's not a bad effort because most clubs don't even have any games to play anyone. So we're on the Swans Hall of Fame and Carlton. And then how I started was I was there for 4 years and we did it right. Then I went districts like David. He was a year and a half older. Yeah. And he won the best. He won the best in the comp in the 18s. I won 16s. And it was kind of rest of history, but it wasn't easy for me because people think it's easy getting the AFL. It's fucking hard even to get a game because there was 10,000 people. Us, David, we had a round robin best players, and only probably 10 players out of 10,000 even got a fucking game. Wow. And I couldn't get a game in 2 years. People think you just walk in. It's fucking hard. It's like riding motorbikes. How about 30 years before? I was getting paid fuck all. I was getting paid $30 playing for districts. I thought that was good. But the wages back then I was only getting 70 a week, so I was all right back in 1979. Of course. And then we won the best and fairest, me and Dave, and that sort of started me. But he got straight in because he's a winger. They needed a winger. Robert McGee retired. And they had John Roberts, so I couldn't get a game for a while. Yep. I was getting fucking pissed off, and I played half a year in the thirds, 1 year in the seconds. David always bags me. I said, yeah, but Leicester won their best and fairest and second, picked up a 10-grand holiday, had a bad year kicking 90, and then Greg Miller recruited me. I said, you fucking move over, David. And then he got sacked or he retired, John. Yep. Not a bad player, Roberts. Yep. Still good. Yep. Took a few hangers. And then how it started for me was I got the first game in 82. So I had 10 years at the top. I had to win the best and fairest to get it because I was getting pissed off. I was in the best players 23 out of 24. Wow. My dad pushed me, played for Fitzroy seconds, but broke his leg. That's why I hated motorbikes. I fucked him. Back in the 60s, you can't get a Rico. Yeah. So he's fucked at 24. And he won the Ovens and Murray best and fairest against Lee Richards. Wow. So he's not about a player. He's like Bobby Skilton nearly. God. And that's how I had to work my ass off. People think it's easy. It's not. I was going to go Carlton. And they offered me 320 grand in 3 years. Back then, you buy a house for fucking 30. Right back in 81. And then the Swans matched it. The rest of history. Then I went to Sydney. David had a few good years. Punched up my old mate, Greg Williams. He broke each other's jaws, remember?
He was great.
And then he came back. Then he came back to Carlton. Yeah. They still didn't talk. But we're all friends now.
Two-time Brownlow medalist.
He's forgiven him. And Alex Marcoux sponsored my show, the T-Wiz podcast. So wow. Small world. He's in the clothes department. Yeah. And Dave's going to be on the show next week. And that's how we sort of started, mate. Yeah. And I had 10 years at top, went to Brisbane, got 3.4 million, which is about 30 mil. Yep. That's like $1 million a year back then. It's like 10 million a year. So
what year did you have your first game in the AFL for the Swans?
83, I think it was 83 to 92. Had 10 years at top.
You finished up averaging like about 3 goals a game.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah, it was 3.2 just behind Lockett. Yeah. I think it was 3.8. Yeah. So it's every 4 kicks, 3 goals.
Mate, look, you changed the game, as I said. Like, the way you used to leap up and sit on their heads, mate, and all the kids in the school ground, we're all there trying to do cappers.
That's what Mum said. You know? I'm still doing cameos for $200 and memos. Yeah. You can book me guys on cameomemo.com and you call me for a show on wiz39capper@gmail.com and trying to stand out a bit. But I didn't really mean to. I was a bit...
That was just you.
Yeah,
so tell me about the white boots, the tight shorts.
Yeah, that was a bit...
You set yourself apart from pretty much just...
Yeah, well, I was a bit different on the field anyway because I used to take hangers and give them a bit of shit. They used to punch me. I used to punch them. Back then, there wasn't many free kicks, as you know.
No, I know.
Because Lee Matthews
said... you got the Mick Martins, you got the Langfords, you got some pretty great full backs.
Yeah, that's what... when I kicked the 100 goals in John Ralph book, they interviewed all the players I played on. So that was good. And Rick Kennedy goes,
Rick Kennedy, he was a tough opponent.
Best I ever did was 4 goals in that because he kept punching me head. There's no free kicks back then. You can get away with it.
Yeah.
So he whack at me and he goes, fucking worry, I'll take my head off. He kicked 4 on me, 5 on me, kicked 100. I kept punching his head in all day. No free kicks. I checked the John Ralph stats and I got 1 free kick in 12 weeks. Yeah. And gave 40 away. Some players didn't like me. So shut the market, kick both feet, kick it on quick. But I think I stood out because I'm a bit different, that's all. A bit like Jeslenko, Jeslenko kicked 100 goals too. I didn't know that.
How many times did you kick 100?
Only one. I missed out by 92.
103, yeah?
Yeah, 103, 92. Missed out by 8 goals. The wife left me 6 weeks before. Tom Mayfield was spewing.
Was her name Joanne?
Yeah. Because she hated Sydney. And Tom goes, could have waited 6 weeks. So fuck my mind up, boss.
And didn't Greg Williams and Healy tried to keep you in Sydney? They tried to convince you?
Yeah. And I'm still glad I went though, but it did cost me 3 years because I finished in 92. Yeah. I would have had another 4 years, but the Swans, I came back to the Swans, kicked 50, but fucking tore me kneecap and missed 6 weeks. I would have got fucking 80 goals a go. Had a good year. But they didn't really sign me because they said, you made the AFL and the Swans $500 million in marketing, but you need 20 bodyguards, a bit of distraction from the team. So I retired quite young, 28. And I did 3 years at Southport. Yeah. Still getting $2 grand a game, which I thought was okay back then.
Yeah.
And we won a flag, so it cost me a couple of years, but I made up marketing money anyway.
But the Swannies, you got, you ended up pretty high on the ladder a few times, close to finals.
Yeah, we finished twice and we bowed out and lost every final. That's when I did the AFL website this morning. Yep. Kicked 103 that game, kicked 6 that game, 5. Lost by 90 points. Tore my hamstring, back of the century, and we lost by 90 points, and they played in the finals that year in Carlton Benton. Remember 87? Yeah. And I missed the next final because I tore my hamstring. So what a fucking game that was. Tear my hamstring, mark of the century, 103 goals, and fucking lose by 87 points. But who cares? That's it. I'm in the business for 3.2. Boom!
So let's talk about, obviously, you're under Tom Hafey and obviously Dr. Edelson at the time. So you were pretty much the marquee player for the Swans. You were the marketing guy, and you got a lot of members, and everything about you pretty much were the promotion guy for that team.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because it's true, because I didn't know that, but they said to my dad, Warwick's coming to Sydney, he's going to kick 100, have #1 record, and he's going to put the crowds back onto the Swans. So that's what happened. And they went to the school and said, who's the most nice, good looking, looks like a girl, and all the girls like me. So I made the song to help him. I had the circus at half time. That was by Pritchard from Power Play. Yep. He did most of the work. Elson was just sort of the face. Yeah. But ended up being friends with his wife.
Oh, you're a good-looking rooster.
Did it right for an old cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we beeped that out. Yeah. They go, how big's your cock, Warwick? I said 3 inches from the ground. And thrown out Big Brother picked up 55 and they got 6 million viewers and we raised $150 million for kids with cancer. That's the main thing.
That's amazing.
Good to give something back. So that's how it sort of started for me, yes, yeah. And so he mapped my career out for me and they wrote a book. He also, I don't know if you know boxing, but he pushed Evander Holyfield.
Really?
He was his coach and he got him to the high levels of all the marketing. So, and he wrote a book about everyone had a chapter. Yeah. So actually, it worked. He told me, Dad, before he died, that Warwick should do this, and it worked nicely. So I played for two clubs that were sponsored by the AFL. They were privately owned clubs, so it was good for me. Everyone's second team, Brisbane Lions and Swans. That's how it started for me. Who
was like under Tom Hafey? He was a great
best for me.
Coach.
He liked unusual people on that trained hard. Yep. And he used to bag him saying Warwick was a bit slack, but I used to get there hour early, kick footballs. Yep. He made me kick 1,000 balls before I went home to watch on the SCG pressure. Remember every angle. I kicked 103 92 under him. And he said I should have won the best of fairness instead of coming third because he wasn't given the votes. He goes, Greg Williams got it to you, but you got to market and beat 3 players. Yeah. That was nice of him to say.
100%.
Yeah.
So the mark of the year was on Langford, wasn't it?
Yep. I took about 6 weeks for 10 years, and that one counted. And they've changed that now for a fucked up Heaney because doesn't count the finals. Yeah. Yeah.
But didn't you used to tell players, you're gonna be front page Herald Sunday morning. I'm gonna take one on your head.
He's done his research. Yeah. I said, yes, keep standing in front of me, you freak Kennedy. He goes, why? Because I said I'm gonna wrap my heads around your ears as usual, and I did. Then he tried to whack me. I whacked him back. Best thing was kick 4 on him because it was fucking windy out there.
Yeah.
Shit it around. But I kicked 5 against the Lions.
Yeah.
I had about 4 good games there. One was against Richmond because I liked them. Kicked 10 against them and 9 with the Bears. That's the record still.
Yeah.
Then they started whacking me. I got no kicks last quarter because he's hanging on me. So that was it, mate. So it took a while to get there. But I'm still going right now.
Mate, you were still one of the biggest names to ever play the game. And tell me about the song, mate. Teague White's
that was that. It's 1.4 million.
What year was that brought out in?
85.
Because it was 80. You could tell. I was watching the last one, the 80s.
You had me on Lambo in it. See that? Yeah. We had a Lambo and had Macho because I had a big penis and big ego and arms. And I was in the middle of the 80s. They didn't even sound like me. They dubbed it. And Concrete and Clay wrote that. Metals anything.
Yep.
The guy that guy wrote that. He died now. He was a mate of mine. Greedy. And that's how they wrote it, and it went all right. And all the girls brought in kids, and it got people to the game.
Yep.
That's why they recruited me. They wanted me to kick 100, and they all worked out beautifully. Marked the century. I was on Neighbours 3 times. Taught Collie how to sing and dance. The old girlfriend.
Collie Minogue.
Friend of mine.
Yep.
And taught her how to sing and dance. So to say that, but she had 15 number ones. I won.
Yep.
And was on Neighbours, yeah, that was good, and that's what the club wanted to. They wanted some marketable, and they had Leanne Ilston, the wife of the doctor, she was the coach for Swanettes.
Wow,
and that's
right, the Swanettes.
Yeah, so I just sort of got everyone to the footy and start watching, and we averaged 3,000 a game, and I finished. We got 27, 30,000 most weeks. And
in Sydney, like, was you in the celebrity lifestyle? You were treated like a celebrity there, and you went to all the functions and parties.
Yeah, it's not a lot of pressure on me. Like Gerard Healy said, there was 24 players and 23 ghosts in Warwick. I did all the media stuff, but if you play good, you're used to it.
Yep.
In Brisbane, it was a bit harder. I got a bit jealous, and it was a bit harder.
Yeah, we'll get to Brisbane in a minute. Well, what about the Cabana song?
Yeah, that was good, wasn't
it? Was it good?
Yeah.
His name was Warwick.
Yeah, that was Captain Cabana.
He played for Sydney.
Mo shots wrap around his banana with an IQ of 3, but he can leap like a flea. Warwick Capper, he did love himself. Well, wouldn't you? Number 1 porno, number 1 sex writer for FHM.
That's right. So let's talk about...
Throwing out a big brother, nudity, but at the moment I'm very proud of. Got me stumped. I said, shut the fuck up, Sam Marie. That fat you make me hungry. I slipped my cock in the mouth break 5 minutes out. She goes, get the diary room. I said, okay, what's wrong? No, that's a bit inappropriate. But they showed it on purpose. Got 35 million viewers and raised 6.5 for the kids of cancer at Ronald House. Amazing. So good to laugh for yourself, good to give something back.
That's great.
The phone number came up every show, remember that back then? 2000.
Yeah, that's right.
2003. You can Google that.
So obviously, you made a porno. You done obviously the
was the girlfriend there.
You ran for the mayor of Queensland. You done was it the meter?
Me and May for 10 minutes. Everyone thought I was doing it full time. It was just a bit of a shit.
Unbelievable. Some of the things.
Yeah, Stop and Go Man was fucking ripper because the war was on. I made page 1. The war was on page 3, and I guess what happened? I thought, Missy goes, go and get a real job. Being a celebrity, I said, it doesn't pay that well, does it? So she goes, I might take your attention. I'll be 5 minutes. So they didn't know I already owned a $3 million farm. So I said, all right, I'm gonna hack this. I'm gonna be a stop and go man because I saw it in the paper.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I didn't know it was fucking 3 weeks fucking schooling, and you got to pay $500 to fucking do your course. And so 30 people dropped out. There was 3 left. I fucking made it. I fucking loved that. Went to the first job in my $700,000 Lambo. They had 2 grand Fords. I said, let me park in the good spot. Then I'm on the road for 3 hours, and I was fucking fucked. It was 44 degrees. The heat rating up. I said, I'll just have a sleep. And I didn't know I was going to sleep for 3 hours. And the boss came out. They go, Warwick's being sacked for disrepute. But it didn't matter because then I did 30 shows at the casino. I was a male stripper, lollipop stripper.
You done that as well?
And then Current Affair in 60 Minutes came out, picked up 60s. I made the whole 60 G's, made the whole wage in half an hour. See you later, cunts.
And didn't you, you were one of your teammates... You and one of your teammates took a couple of uppers once before a game?
Yeah, he's done his research. Had number 1 book called Full Forward, and the next book's coming out next year with a stand documentary. You'll see a 6-part miniseries, and another book's coming out.
Yep.
And I did because I was with Nagle, and we worked together. Jamie Dersma and some in the transport in Parramatta. Shithole, but they wanted you to work a couple of hours just to make it look good.
Yeah, of course.
We were the highest paid, so we didn't really give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I was on $500,000 a year, the Swans, but I earned it. No money the first fucking 10 years and seconds, so you have to earn it. And then he goes, let's pinch a couple of his glove box. I said, fuck it, might as well. Yep. Drugs went down, even though they were. We took a couple of uppers, kicked 3 in the first quarter. Last half, I was fucked. A bit of a come down. Wouldn't recommend it. I was tinkling in the first half. You know, those uppers, those little briquettes.
Yeah.
But you come down.
And you crash. Yeah,
I was just tired. And 3/4 time, I go, and the coach goes, what's wrong with you? I said, I think there's something in that shit, Tommy. He didn't laugh. He kept that quiet. It could be illegal. But I sold another $500,000 books. So Caps goes, boom. I'm lost to can't buy a goal, remember? 86.
Yeah, that's right.
I think Fitzroy beat us by 5 points or a goal.
That's right.
So that was bad luck, and that was 86, I think, or 87. Yeah. No, it must have been 86. Yeah. Because we lost by 87 points to Hawthorn. I took Mark of the Century with the other wizard, which is on the AFL website tomorrow, trying to eliminate me. But I did like Hawthorn was your third team.
There's only one whiz.
That's my third team because Lee Matthews said, I'm voting for Warwick for the Hall of Fame. You made the Swans one. You should be in the AFL with Lockett because you made the AFL. So you on your marketing.
So I've got to tell you a quick story. I done a fundraiser in Tazzy for the bushfires and I brought down Mickey O'Loughlin.
Last week at the Hall of Fame function.
He's a good mate of mine.
300 games.
Good mate. He told me a story about you. But so apparently is when you retired. You come in and he said, Roosie, can I have a chat to the boys?
That's right.
And you come in the change room, he goes, all right, I reckon. And he said, well done, boys. Mickey, you kicked 6, I would have kicked 8. The whiz is here, and apparently, they loved it. They loved your...
I did a show for him.
He's a good guy, Mickey.
Did a show for Melbourne Footy Club too when he was the coach there. For Jonesy, mate of mine, the ex-captain. He wasn't sure how to take me.
Yeah.
But he loved it. I fucking laughed because it was their Sunday lunch after their game.
Yeah.
He goes, fucking Warwick's here. I said, sit down, mate. You haven't made that much. I know you made 30 mil. I made about 40. Sit down, Paul. At least you won a premiership for us.
Roosie, that's right. And tell me, that was a special thing for Sydney winning the premiership.
Yeah.
You obviously really, that meant a lot to you, didn't it?
Yeah, it was great. They won that premiership. And was that 2012, the last one, I think?
Yeah.
In 2005, they won by a point and lost by a point in the West Coast, remember?
Yeah.
Done a few shows with...
First one when they beat West Coast, wasn't it?
Remember?
That was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2005, wasn't it? 2006?
I think so.
And then they lost 1 point, 2 points next year.
Yeah.
Remember Leo Barry, you star. Lives in Balwyn next to Warwick.
That's right. Took their big...
lives next to Warwick.
On the back line.
Lives next to me where the money is, with the Chinese. House is worth 4.4 now. I bought it for 2. We love the Chinese and we love Balwyn. We love Warwick Capper. Sunrise the other day and the Chinese go, Konnichiwa. Oh, you got robbed? Oh, no, I said sunrise. I said, you get the background. Make it look good.
So let's talk about the move to Brisbane, mate. Obviously, how did it all go about, the offer, and how did they go apart?
I kicked about 350 goals, 300 goals for Sydney in about 6 years, almost 202 years. And then the $3.5 million offer came. I was the highest paid transfer fee, $470,000. So Brett Hart was a bit nervous. He was only $350,000. But in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have gone, but the money was so great. I probably picked up $6 million with endorsements.
Yep.
And I should have stayed Sydney maybe with the footy side. So it cost me 3 years because I came back to Sydney, kicked 55 goals, would have got another 3 years. But I said I've made the AFL and the Swans $700 million in marketing, but I'm a bit of a distraction. I need 10 bodyguards. So I retired at 28. Get back to Brisbane, only kicked about 80 goals in 3 years.
They weren't much top, were they?
That was shit house.
And Brett Hardy and all that.
I made sure I spoiled myself two games. I kicked 8 and 9. 8 and 8, that was the best against Richmond and Kennedy. And against Richmond, I kicked 8, got the $5,000 best on ground. But there wasn't many highlights. I only kicked 51 goals there. I won the goal kicking just, but I saw the ball every 20 minutes in Sydney every 3 minutes. It's all about delivery, isn't it? Yeah. Because when you're forward, you rely on those pricks.
100%.
I have to go up the field and get my own balls. So
yeah, because they
plus the jumpers look shit house, even though I told me I jumped for 75 last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Matty Knight didn't really gel with him much.
Yeah, Peter Knight wasn't that good. He's a good bloke, but
Peter Knight, sorry.
Every team he coached, 6 teams, they'll finish bottom. So some players don't make good coaches. Tom Havey did.
That's true.
Tom Havey did. Tom Havey was an average player, but great coach. Yeah. Kevin Sheedy was both.
Brassy was great too.
Yeah, it just depends. Brassy was one of the best of all time.
And they didn't deliver it to you well, did they? They'll be jealous of you.
Yeah, Peter got a bit jealous because he said, just don't give it to Warwick all the time. Even though he's good full forward. So they hardly ever kicked to me.
That's wrong.
And then Mark Roberts said they agree with it because even Jeff Rain said, well, keep doing fucking idiots. At least he did. Only had 3 friends there.
Well, they would have won more games if they would have delivered it to you properly.
Yeah, I had 3 friends there. 2 with Orange Boy, 1 with Rub and Tug Hill. The rest didn't like me.
Yeah.
And then Jeff Rains did that. And Mark Roberts, they said, well, just because Warwick's getting Mill here, he deserved it. Don't be a fucking jealous cunts.
And you went there pretty much because your missus wanted to leave Sydney, didn't she?
Yeah, that was it, yeah. In hindsight, I'd probably stay there again, but the money was so good and the lifestyle was good. They gave me a $3 million unit at Sheridan.
And a personal bodyguard too?
Yep. He died last...
You had death threats?
Yeah, he died last month. They didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Because they kept it quiet.
So you know you had death threats?
No, because they didn't want to put me off because they didn't want me to leave.
No.
That's parochial, isn't it?
Mm.
And he was a nice guy. He died of cancer 2 years ago. Brian, look after me in Springvale.
Wow.
So they didn't tell me for 2 years because I went nervous. I was wondering why they can't find me every end because they can shoot you.
Yeah.
Remember Chopperito I used to work with said, I got paid 30 grand. I got paid 30 grand to shoot him. My foot's grabbed, but he ran off. He goes, fuck. I don't know if it was bullshit, but I got a bit nervous when I heard it. He goes, I'm going to shoot him in the leg.
And what about that part of the song? I didn't crack an entry for the team of the century. That was that broke your heart, didn't it?
Yeah, I was a bit pissed off with that. Guess why I didn't get it? Because everyone knows I wrote for the Zoo, so I'm the only one that stands up. Yeah, they wouldn't put me in. Oh, great, Rod Carter. Well, they did fucking shit.
You should have been there, mate.
So they didn't talk to me for a while, and I didn't talk to them. And then they put me in the Hall of Fame. And then I realised why. The only reason I didn't get in because Ricky Craig was chairman of selectors. And the year before in Pro, I should have shut up when I had a few beers at the farm. I said he should have kept his cock in his pants instead of rooting the captain's missus. Didn't get down too well.
Yeah.
So I said I chairman of selectors. He even admitted that. That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah, bloody oath.
And I said, I think I can get in if Mark Bayes and Stephen Wright can.
100%.
Even though they're great players.
Yeah, I think Stephen Wright, and
he got
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Did he make it?
Yeah.
And Lockett kicked most of his goals for St Kilda.
Yeah.
He wasn't a real Swan.
Yeah, so I'm still glad he got it, but I think I should have tweeted in at least on the fucking bench.
Forward pocket.
Yeah, so everyone agreed with me.
Yeah. No, he should have been there, mate. 1,000,000%.
And I reckon fucking Riccardo should have been there, 297 games.
Oh, cool, yeah. He didn't get in?
No,
He's a great full-back.
So I pushed the table over and said, what a fucking load of shit. And I changed the words to, there's only one wizard Capper. There's only one Warwick Hall of Famer. So I got it in that at least.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they wouldn't ask Lockett to go and do any games because he's not media.
No, he's very reserved. He's a bit like Gary Ablett.
So when they put me in the Hall of Fame, made up for it, I played some of their celebrity games.
Yeah.
To raise money for them. So I'm glad I went last 3 weeks ago to the Collingwood game.
Yep.
And I'm pretty happy that I'm in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. I'm in the Hall of Fame now, and the opening museum. So I gave me boots for it.
Yep.
Lachlan Lockett.
Yep.
And they got a monopoly ball with the Swans. Everyone's got their own street, Capper Street, Lockett Avenue.
Wow.
How good's that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
So a couple of good things.
So pick a couple of, who do you rate as some of the best players that you played against back in the 80s in your era?
Against? I probably with, probably the best was Greg Williams I played with, and probably the best against was Buckley, Lockett, Savannah was pretty hard to play on, Bruce Dool. Yeah. They were great. I liked the Carlton player, Bradley.
Yep.
Good players.
Craig Bradley.
I liked Harvey.
Great player.
He won two Brownlows.
What's your opinion on this, mate? I think Gary Ablett's the greatest player that ever
I think he's
laced up the boots.
Yeah. And
I think he was 9 goals he kicked against in a losing game against Hawthorn.
They said that, yeah.
I think he's just the greatest.
Carey was all right, probably top
Carey's
5.
great. I know he won't. Yeah, good guy.
And also even fullback for North Melbourne, what's his name? Mumbles.
Oh, North Melbourne.
Yeah,
Mick Martin.
He put me in top 3 hardest to play.
Yeah.
He said he got Lockett the best, and Lockett, Ablett, and he put me third, saying,
"Yep,
you don't have Warwick sits on your head or leads. He'd be hard to keep it on." But they were all good players. Probably top 10. Yeah, play against good players. Michael Voss was great, wasn't he?
Yep.
He won the Brownlow.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
He was tough, and like James Hird, tough bastard, got his head caved in.
Yep.
And even Hawthorn Dunstall was great. He would have.
Yeah, Dunstall was great. Hawthorn was so strong when
he would have kicked 1,400 goals, but he missed 150 goals because he got his head caved in. Remember?
Did you ever have any run-ins with Dermott?
No, he's good. Yeah,
he's good.
Because he was at the other end.
Yeah,
he was a tough prick too. Went to Sydney for a year. Maybe he knocked out his own other player. Gets Hawthorn, gave him one.
That's
fucking
right.
Cheap shot. It was good. I've done a few shows with him.
He ran through a huddle once.
That was hilarious, wasn't
it? Yeah. He's a good character, Dermott.
Yeah, I was trying to get. There's someone that hit a Hawthorn. I fucking missed and got my own player, Brett Scott. He got carried off. I was sorry, mate. You can get out of the way. I was trying to leave some prick in the head because everyone's trying to fucking smash you in the 80s. You had to have cheap shots, only one camera.
That's right.
They used to pull the fucking stand me boots, put the finger up my house. I said, you got an hour to stop that, young Rick Kennedy.
You've done an amazing job, mate, to stay so relevant in the media. And I mean, a lot of footy players, they have their time and then they go off and get forgotten about. But you're still on everyone's minds. You're still around. You're still doing great things, mate.
If you do different things out there, people like it, celebrity boxing, and you do different things, they like you. And if you're a bit different in talking, even though I got in trouble last month with some show, there's a few square heads, Ed. You must have liked my mermaid joke. I said I was training with the great Gary Ablett down Geelong, and we did 10Ks, and Gary's behind the bush on the barbecue, on the ice barbecue. So I said, no, not today. I'm a Hall of Famer. Then a mermaid came out of the water, mate. I said, she looked like Joanne Capper when she was hot. Now she's a fat cunt. I said, hey, have you ever been fucked before? She goes, no, never. I said, you have been. Now the tide's just gone out. Caps goes, boom. Some of the girls didn't take too kindly. I said, well, don't fucking come to the show. If you wanted the boring cunt, go and fucking book Ellen Border, you freaks. Thank you. He's like watching grass grow, that freak.
Was she a model, your first wife, Joanne Capper?
She was nice, Yep. She was a good soil. Everyone wanted to chop her, so of course I got her.
Yep.
The Hall of Famer.
Yep.
And I knew her when I was 15 and a half and she was 14.
Oh,
How's
wow.
that? Had 30 years ago. She had a breakdown, unfortunately. But
he's had the one child, one son?
Still friends. Indiana Capper.
Yep.
He played footy for 10 years and she wouldn't take the training again because she didn't like my porno with a 24-year-old. So fuck me. He had to ride motorbikes. Now he's spilling, but he's making 10 grand a week. He's a builder.
So
all good, mate.
That's great. What about is it true that you had like was it $5,000 you can beat your apartment, you drive them around? Tell me a bit about that experience.
Well, I worked with the great Pamela Anderson. Both been in Penance and Playboy, so we had something in common. picked up a bit of money for Altitude, thank you, Sean Buckley. And I got the idea of Pamela. She had like weekend at Pamela's.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm going to have weekend at Wizards. so charged her $5,000. 2 stayed at my place, so I couldn't get rid of the cunts, but I thought I better stay at Casino next time.
Yeah.
They're not going home.
And what do they get? What do they get in the package? Tell me about the experience with the Wiz.
I take him out for lunch at the fucking big casino, sponsored. Then I take him to Hollywood, where I'm the ambassador.
Yep.
I'm up in the wall with Pamela Anderson on the mural.
Yep.
You might know that, but it's still there. And then we take them for a ride in the Lambo.
Yep.
And they're very, very happy. It's only a lazy fight between 4. And they even want to sleep. I said, don't fucking sleep in my bed. There's a few stones.
Leopard skin sheets?
There's a few stones on it. Oh, shit, yeah, ready for takeoff.
And
had my own pillow slip.
Yeah.
They're cheap and easy, just like me. Picked up $250,000 for that flight centre. He must get me in.
And what do they get to watch? They get to watch the couple highlights?
Yeah, that takes about 7 days. You watch Febs takes about half an hour. Because I kick 100, I didn't choke.
They get a barbecue with them?
Yes, they fucking do. And they get chopped round meat from my butcher shop. It's called Capper's Well Hung Meats. You ring, we bring.
Are you still doing that? Is that still on?
That's over Mastercard in Essendon.
Jeez.
Where you get free drugs with your membership.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah. I mean, not many people do that. That's really.
Hope you watch the big stand documentary next year. I'll give that a plug. It's out in next year. It's a 6-part miniseries.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Dave Beckham had his own show too. Dave Beckham, he's a poor man's Warwick Capper. He picked up 40 mil, only got 5. But it's a bigger game, soccer, worldwide.
Wow.
And the book's coming out, so make sure you get the new book.
Have you ever been to a big fight in Vegas?
What's that, mate?
You ever been, mate? You got to come one time.
No,
there's nothing like going to a big fight in Vegas.
Well, you better invite me over.
We'll go watch a Canelo. We'll go watch
I might plan next year. I want to go to Florida, Miami for 2 weeks, and I might hire a Mustang out to Route 66.
Yep.
How far is that from LA? About 1,000 k's.
Where is Vegas?
LA to Vegas.
Yeah,
it's about 1,000 k's.
It's about like 4-hour drive.
Yeah. I'll hire a car. Do that.
Or a pink Cadillac.
I'll come to a fight.
Yeah. We should go together.
Or a Lambo like I got. Yeah.
I'll get us the past credentials.
All right. You're in the fights. All right. We'll maybe next year.
Yeah.
Because I work at Mike Tyson, Multitude. I met him. He was on before me.
Yep.
And Van Damme.
Yep.
All the bunnies.
I was in Saudi Arabia recently for the big Tyson Fury fight, and I was sitting right near Ronaldo and Van Damme. Unbelievable.
That was great the night.
Amazing.
So you like the fights there?
Yeah, it's the best, mate. It's been my life.
I'm going to Prince fight this week. He's going to world title.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Prince. He actually, the guy that I work at the gym with, Lim Jekka, Prince is his first cousin.
He's coming to Playboy lunch.
Lim's the promoter.
He's going to get warmed up at Playboy lunch with me on Friday.
Is he going to that first?
So we'll mention that. Yeah, he's not going to drink though.
Oh, okay.
That's a pavilion.
So
12 o'clock.
And when's the fight? Saturday.
Sunday night.
Ah.
So I'm hosting it if you want to come down. And me and the guy who's on the brothel, Alex Prelude, he's run the lunch, and Prince is putting the fight on.
I got my fight night the following week, the 21st.
All right.
In Tazzy. It's my 21st show.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got some good fights.
Bit of FaceTime me then. I'll
Nikita Zoo's coming down as a special guest.
Great. Aren't they great?
Oh, they're doing good. How good was Costa?
Yeah.
Costa was amazing.
Yeah. I remember before Jeff Fennick, remember?
No, they sparred. They were teammates.
Yeah. That's right.
You know Jeff?
Yeah.
He's my old coach.
Oh, right.
Legend.
I train at Marrickville.
Mauler.
I train there once a week when the Swans toughen us up.
Yeah.
Then I kicked 100 that year.
Did you?
Because you can see behind you, get used to peripheral vision.
Yeah.
We used to fucking train for an hour and a half and shut the door at 3-minute rounds.
Wow.
And do sit-ups, push-ups, in the ring, weights, go for an hour. You're fucking fucked.
Well, I'll tell you a story.
Shut the door, Warwick. The makeup's running.
I'll tell you a story. In 96, 97, I went with Johnny Lewis to the Sydney Swans, and Johnny was taking them for boxing training.
Yep.
There was Plugger, Paul Kelly, O'Loughlin.
That's what I did with us in 87.
So I went and helped Johnny, and that was amazing. Lewis, Lewis, it was a real good crew.
And I did the same thing in 87.
Shannon Grant was there as well.
Yeah, I did the same thing in 87. I took 6 players.
Wow.
We went every Monday.
Yep.
It's fucking hard, but it's good. It makes you a bit tougher.
Yeah.
Because you get in the ring a bit.
Yeah.
I fought Wendell Sala even though he won.
Yeah, Wendy Sala, big boy.
About 20 years ago.
He's heavier than you, though, wasn't
he? Yeah. He was about 120 Ks. I was about 100. But that was a good experience. Raised about 100 grand for charity.
That's the best thing, mate. I
got paid 40s out of there. It was good. Three-minute rounds.
Yeah, it's tough though.
You know you're fucking alive, don't you?
Oh, it's tough.
Puffing like a chimney.
That's it.
Had Roger Rogerson in my corner. Fuck
mate, me. I brought Roger Rogerson and Abbo Henry down for a fundraiser in Tasmania about probably 15 years ago now.
All right.
And we talked about the underworld and back then and the whole King's Cross, Nettie Smith, and he was a funny guy, Roger. I
did a few shows with him. Stayed at his house.
He done an auction. He had a photo of him when he shot Warren Lanfranchi.
Yeah.
And he said, Warren Lanfranchi's dead in the gutter where he belongs. I've signed it. First bid, $100. And I just thought, wow, this guy doesn't care.
No, he doesn't like me.
And he was telling me stories how he just used to, just pick drop him off for a bank job and pick him up in the police car.
Yeah, he did.
Unbelievable.
He was on the take.
I didn't mind him that, mate. He was all right.
I did try and shows with him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to be a murderer. I got my opposite umbrella. I went, fuck me, biggest psychopath in the world.
Have you seen Blue Murder?
Fuck, yeah. I watched his place on the piss with him.
Oh, really?
Man, he goes, come back and we'll see. I'll tell you who had a gun in his hand. No, he didn't, but I said he did. I showed him the head. He goes, I said, well, you're on the take. He goes, oh, yeah. So I went out with Shirley Bassey because they tried to pinch a bag. So I knocked him out, started rooting the black Sheila, like I'm not racist. And then his missus liked me. I said, oh, fuck, I'm not touching her. And she rings up and tell Roger to stay on tour. I need a fucking rest from him.
What was your experience with Jacko, like Mark Jackson?
Pretty good, yeah. He gave an Aspro a fucking headache. But
who's crazy, him or you?
Probably him. I worked 30 years with that cunt. He gave an Aspro a headache.
Was he before you doing the antics, the cartwheels and all that?
Yeah.
He was a bit of... But there's no characters in football now.
He had the number one song, so did I.
Yeah, I know.
He won 85, remember?
Yeah, he did.
And my film clip, I threw it at his head. I only take what's mine. I'm an individual. You can't fool me. I said, take your mask off, Jacko. You're not wearing one. You're scaring the fucking kids. Actually, Mark, you're that ugly, you make a train and take a dirt road. That's one of his lines, but I pinched it.
Do you think football misses... Do you think footy misses the characters, Warwick?
Yes.
Like it used to be?
Yeah.
It's a bit boring now, I think.
Yeah, there's not so many characters now.
I don't get into the footy like I used to.
They got the poor man's wizard for Hawthorn. Hope he gets a kick.
Yeah.
He won't kick 100. He's only a short ass.
And then there's no biff anymore. You can't biff anyone.
Nah, the game's changed a bit. It's a bit stale now.
Yeah.
It's still good, but it's a bit stale.
Yeah.
They go backwards, they go forwards. They get 45 touches.
Give me your top 3 current best players in your opinion.
All right.
In the comp.
Right now, I like Bonapelli.
Yep.
He might win the Brownlow. He's getting close. I like Heaney. Poor man's Warwick Capper.
Yeah.
Won't kick 100, but he played the Australian like myself.
Yep.
His shorts are a bit tighter, but his cock's not that big.
Yep.
I was on Big Brother, that's how big his cock. I said 3 inches from the ground. Caps goes boom. He's supposed to have sound effects like my podcast, but boom. And the last one, let me see. Who's good?
Nick Dacos.
Yeah.
I'm a Collingwood man, sorry.
So, he lives around the corner, so I better say that, yeah. His top 3.
I've got a relationship with Peter. I love Peter.
Yeah,
he was like my favourite because I'm a Collingwood man. He used to kick goals on an angle, didn't he? It was amazing. Poke the tongue out.
He kicked 95 goals in the 4 pocket.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Now I got 100. And I went to Port Moresby with him.
Yep.
Did a corporate, and we were scared of getting shot.
He's a good man.
Yeah, and he's living ball when they're me.
Yep.
Now gone Richmond. So he might be in the Brownlow too. And I also like Eric Gordon.
Yep.
He's shit hot. He's just signed a $10 million contract. He's only 21. And he got through in the Brownlow. I
was talking to someone the other day, and I said I was going to interview you, and we got talking to a fella, and I said, mate, you were the Michael Jordan in your time of AFL.
Thanks, mate.
And how did you get up so high? And did you always have the confidence and the jumping ability?
Yeah. Like Phil McCormick said, he didn't even get a game. He played in seconds. He goes, it's the only one I couldn't jump over because I had, like Greg Williams, had the best vertical leap. I was lucky. I did practice that, but I practiced the hangers every night up the park in Huntingdale. Just timing and just do it smoothly.
Unbelievable though the way he's like you.
Yeah, bit like Jeremy.
As soon as the ball come down, we're waiting. We know you do something special. Bit
like Jeremy Howe.
Tasmanian.
Good player.
Good friends with Jeremy Howe.
He's had a good career.
Yep. Melbourne and Collingwood. Yep.
Every time he takes hangers, they interview me. I said, I haven't seen Jeremy Howe in number 1 porno or his own Legend Shiraz, Capper's Legend Shiraz. Where's Jamie's Legend Shiraz? He should bring one out. And for ignorance.
He used to take marks like that in practice.
Yeah, I took more better marks at training. I told him that. But I told him that when I had lunch with him. I said, why can't you take it at 4-4 where it's hard? You take him to the back line, we just peel off and have no man. Try having 6 cunts punching your fucking head for 10 years and still going, yapper, every week for 4 times a game. You're fucking guilty.
How do you rate?
I'm quite a good salesman, aren't I?
Bloody oath.
How'd
you rate Greg Williams, though?
Good, mate.
One of the best?
Yep.
Two-time Brownlow.
He really won 3 because he told the umpire to get fucked and Peter Cameron didn't give him a vote. He had 40 touches, 5 goals, no votes. So he's a bit corrupt, see?
Is it true one day you're on the wing there and he passed it to you, you went down to pick up the ball and you picked up 3?
Yes, he's been doing the research. I went down. Instead of being 1 share in there was 3 fucking balls. 3 red ones, 2 red ones and 1 fucking share. And I said, fuck me, I'm going to start marketing myself. Lucky I was 6 skin. There was 2 balls on the fucking ground. The 8-day clock out. I put it in one hand, another handball. Still kicked 6. The rest is history. Thanks to Greg Williams. You're fucking beauty.
And what's an average day in the life of Warwick Capper these days?
I'll probably go to the gym a couple of times a week. Try and keep the legs moving. I do probably do 150 sports nights a year. And bucks nights and boxing stuff. Somebody jump it there so you can buy the whole phone jump on Sunday. I've got a podcast. Goes around the world. Been doing it 3 years. And just a lot of appearances.
Yeah, it's good.
Keep people happy. And I do the DJ bingo with Elf too.
Yep.
Did one last week.
I've been on the table a couple of times at Ellis fight nights with you.
Yeah, he's good. He's a mate of mine. He's done well.
And remember we were down the Port Melbourne, down the Christmas party down Port Melbourne?
Yeah.
We were out all dancing in the street.
That's right.
With a few of the boys.
Yeah, I've been part of
the Port Melbourne boys. The
Had my
good boys.
60th there at the Pier Hotel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what about our mutual friend? What's his name? Port Melbourne, play for Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? The big fella. Tough, pretty rough.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
He played for North Melbourne.
Yeah.
He played for Pocket.
What's his name?
And he works in the on the docks.
Yeah, what's his name again?
I'll think of it. Hang on.
I've caught up with you a few times with him.
As he claimed the fame was he won the goal kicking over me because I missed 6 games.
Yeah.
I said, we did miss 7 games, give me a break. What was his name
I forget
again?
his name.
Yeah, he was good. He's still solid. Remember he was a coach of Cairns. He got rubbed out for the whole 10 years.
He was there that night when we were at that Brownlow thing with Johnny Rombotis and the boys.
Yeah, he's good in there. I saw Johnny last week. So I just showed a dipper.
Yeah.
And the boss of the AFL said, I'm his favourite. Dipper's mouth dropped. So did Billy's. I said, stop crying, bitches. You never kicked 100. You might have won a Brownlow, but I had a gold record, a number 1 porno, you freak, and a Hall of Famer, and 2 Colemans. So move over.
Johnny comes down and does all the auctions at my fight nights.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
He's a good man.
Yeah, he put the show together. That was in Hawthorn.
Anything you'd like to say to my viewers, Warwick?
No, I'll just keep tuning in. I think it's a good show, and let's hope the Swans win the grand final. And make sure you go watch my doco next year, 6-part mini-series. It's going to be good. And buy the book so I can get another Lambo. You fucking BLT. 3 cheers for Warwick, 3 cheers for the show, and 3 cheers for the Swans. Let's hope we can do a number 11 flag. We need to catch up with Collingwood and Carlton, don't we?
Bloody oath, mate.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Mate, thank you so much, Warwick. And before we go, we're going to do a Kappa, you beauty.
Cappuccinos. Healy Williams down to Kappa. How many times have you done that? 4 a week for 10 years. Thank you and good
Thanks
evening.
a lot, Warwick.